When it comes to the Conservative Party, there seems to be no shortage of deplorable members. Mark Field is a Tory MP, and during a wealthy banker's banquet, he assaulted a woman. He grabbed her, forced her against a pillar or column, and then grabbing her by the neck, forced her out of the room. Now, I work in care. Occasionally, I've had to restrain someone. Occasionally, I've had to escort people out of the room. Sometimes, in fact most times, because I'm a short ass, they've been a lot bigger than me. Not once have I ever grabbed them round the throat. And if that ever were to happen, I would lose my job immediately, and in all likelihood, I would be facing abuse charges and assault charges. Mark Field is a deplorable, disgusting human being. Now, this woman, by the early accounts, was there as a climate change activist. Now, it's very simple. Smartest people in the world have given us 12 years. Unfortunately, the actions of the average Joe isn't going to count for much. Change has to come from the wealthiest people in the world, because they're the ones with the actual power to do something. They are the ones with the power to invest in green projects and keep them going. But that's not what they're doing. So this climate change activist attended the banker's banquet. Imagine saying that when you're drunk. And the response was again for Mark to pin her against the wall as she was walking past him, grab her by the neck, and force her out. Now, I will put the video footage, it's about 30 seconds long, I'll put it on the end of this for everyone who hasn't seen it. I will also leave a link to the London economic, excuse me, it's been a very, very long day so far, where you can read the full article, or at least a full article on this. I will also leave Mark's Twitter down below. Now, don't make death threats. It's not the right way to go. But it is important to hold politicians accountable. Most of the problems this country has is because we seem to be incapable of holding Conservatives accountable. For Labour, it's very easy. Diane Abbott drinks a mojito on the fucking subway and everyone loses their shit. Mark Field pins a woman who is not threatening in any way, shape or form against a wall, grabs her by the neck and throws her out of a building. I'm assuming a building, we couldn't see the whole thing, it was only 30 seconds long. But this man assaulted her. Mark Field assaulted her. He has to be held accountable. I genuinely hope she prosecutes him. I genuinely hope he goes to prison for this. Now, I know he won't, but what he did was assault. And this should not be forgotten.